Welcome to Trippin' Up. My name's Phil Yale, content creator, producer of Phil's Tracks Music Podcast Series, and I'm joined by pop, music, luminary, career on-air personality, and just a fan of music. That's Trip Rogers. Welcome back, Trip.
Oh, it is a pleasure to be here with you, Phil, and relive those days when I would listen breathlessly to American Top 40 on Sundays with Casey Kasem.
Trippin' Up is a music knowledge challenge where I try to trip primarily 60s and 70s pop music. We're going to go into the 60s for this one. As a reminder, I don't share any information with Tripp in advance. He has no notes. He has no Googling. You can see him on video. He's just relying on solely that information he stores away in that brain of his. We're going back to 1969. Flower power was waning. There was some psychedelic rock. Of course, that was the year of Woodstock. You had rock music, Motown, true pop, some funk, soul, and psychedelic. And according to Billboard, year-end Hot 100 singles. I'm just asking for the top 10. Just the top 10 from 1969. Do you accept the challenge?
Yes, sir.
I am ready when you are.
All right. First off, I'll ask a question. How many Beatles songs are on there?
Zero.
In the top 10?
Zero.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll start off with the Fifth Dimension's big hit, Aquarius, Let the Sun Shine.
Comes in at number 2. Of course, that was from the musical Hair.
In the year 2525 by Zager and Evans.
Not on this list.
Ooh, okay. That's surprising. Okay, I got to think of 1969. This now was the end of the British invasion. The British invasion was gone a couple years before. And the Beatles, the reason why I asked about the Beatles is because I know 69 they did release some singles, but I don't think they were as popular. Crystal Blue Persuasion by Tommy James.
Think of another Tommy James and the Shondells song, and I'll.
Crimson and Clover.
Crimson and Clover, yeah. Came in at number 10. There was another Tommy.
Dizzy by Tommy Rowe.
Dizzy by Tommy Rowe. Very good. I have got to do an episode on Tommy Rowe. Jam Up and Jelly Tight. Sweet Pea, I think that was another one that he had.
Sweet Pea, that's correct. Yes, Sweet Pea. Tommy Rowe had one of those music careers where and like I do with the music yearbook, I do shows when artists pass away. And he's one of those guys that you could do a show and get a half hour out of it because he had so many songs at different times. And Tommy Rowe, you Jam Up and Jelly Tight. Yeah, that was it. Oh, Sugar, Sugar by the Archies.
Sugar, Sugar by the Archies. Number one. Very good.
Oh God, we could do a show on bubblegum music.
I've got it on my list. Got it on my list. Got
show on bubblegum music.
Got a group just south of here. Ohio Express had a couple.
Ohio Express. But the other part of the Archies is the person who was involved with them was Ron Dante. Ron Dante went on to be Barry Manilow's producer in the 70s and produced all of his big albums in the 1970s. And Ron now appears on the Happy Together tour. Howard Kalin has retired for the Turtles, so Ron has taken his part. And then Ron also does Sugar Sugar because he sang on that one too. Oh boy, I digress. Okay, 1969.
There's one more, almost the Tommy on the list.
It's got to be Tom Jones.
You got the artist. That is correct.
69. Without Love, Delilah.
He's not going to do something again.
Oh, I'll Never Fall in Love Again.
I'll Never Fall in Love Again by Tom Jones. That's correct. It came in at number 8. Real quick summary here. We got Sugar, Sugar. We got Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In. Those are number 1 and number 2. Coming in number 6 from Tommy Rowe, Dizzy. I'll Never Fall in Love Again, Tom Jones. And then Tommy James and the Shondells, Crimson and Clover, number 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Now, 2 of the songs are by the same group.
Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR, Proud Mary, and Traveling Band.
Good group, good guess, good tracks. Not on this list.
Okay, you said 2 are by the same artist, though.
2 are by the same artist. They had a reputation for showing up late for their concerts. In fact, they were at Ashland, almost in their prime, back in the 70s.
Oh, Sly and the Family Stone. So it would be Hot Fun in the Summertime and Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself again.
You were 1 for 2. Hot Fun in the Summertime. The other song that you mentioned,
Everyday People.
Everyday People. That's right. It came in at number 5. Hot Fun in the Summertime came in at number 7. The song Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself Again was a great song, but just didn't make this list. Okay, so what we've got left is we've got 3 songs. One is by a Motown group. One is by the Rolling Stones, and then we have one we haven't talked about yet. So let's go back. Who do you think the group would be, and a song for 1969 came in at number 3 in the Hot 100 list?
Well, 69, you still had, you're talking about Motown. I mean, you still have Diana Ross and the Supremes. You still have the Temptations. You still have Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. The Four Tops were still there, but you were starting. This is when Motown went out to the West Coast and alienated a lot of the groups and a lot of the feeling that Motown had. 69 Motown group, you said. I think it's too early for Papa Was a Rolling Stone by the Temptations.
You got the group.
Temptations?
The Temptations.
Just My Imagination?
Good song. Not on this list.
At 69. Wow. Temptations. Can't Make You Love Me, but that's not right.
Well, you're getting close. Song written by Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong.
Can't Get Next to You?
I can't get next to you. I can't get next to you. I can't get next.
Is that right?
That's right. I can't get next to you.
Wow. Okay.
So let's just do a quick review. You've got 8 out of the 10. Sugar, Sugar, Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In. I Can't Get Next to You. You're missing number 4. That's the one by the Rolling Stones, by the way. Everyday People, Dizzy, Hot Fun in the Summertime, I'll Never Fall in Love Again. That's, of course, Tom Jones. You're missing number 9, and then Crimson and Clover. That's, of course, Tommy James and the Shondells. Let's go back to the Rolling Stones. Now, as a little bit of a hint on this one, we're in the year 1969. If we take a peek back into 1968, a pretty popular song got to number 3 on the U.S. charts, about number 1 everywhere else, virtually everywhere else. And that was called Jumpin' Jack Flash. And then a song that was released in 69. I know in the college years, even into the mid to later 70s, this was a mainstay on FM radio called Sympathy for the Devil. But we're looking for a single. It peaked at number 1 in the year 1969. Rolling Stones. What do you think?
Well, again, giving the time frame, it was when it was after Brian Jones had left the group. Mick and Keith were running the show. You said Sympathy for the Devil. You can't always get what you want, I think was around that time.
It indeed was very,
but it wasn't a hit. Um, Honky Tonk Woman.
Honky Tonk Women. I think it was the A side, but to you can't always get what you want. I think. Either way, but it was Honky Tonk Women. That is correct. Now this one, I will admit, is a little bit of a challenge.
Not Nah Nah Hey Hey Kiss Him Goodbye by Steam.
Nope, good song.
I got to think back in 1969.
Kind of a. Some would consider him part of the British invasion. Some might.
It would be somebody from overseas.
A couple of the words in the title would be sort of like construction in a way. Another way of saying construction. Let's take a look at the lyrics. Okay, here we go. You never call, baby. When you say you will, but I love you still. I need you. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So,
oh my God! I'm sitting here. The lyric. It's bad.
blank, blank. Don't break my heart.
Give me another hit that they had.
It's interesting. That's a good question. I don't know that they had another hit, but let's find out. I am doing some fact gathering here live during Trippin' Up Trip as
because Trip is being tripped up.
There we go. Their first hit that hit the top 40 came in at number 11. That was back in the year 1967. Baby, Now That I've Found You.
Oh, the Foundations. So the Foundations. Oh, Build Me Up, Buttercup.
Yeah. Phil Stack's listeners are gone. Trip, get this, because we have to hear Phil half.
Wow. That was Phil. That was good. Man.
So,
man.
Build me up, Buttercup.
Yeah, you got me on that one,
Oh
man.
boy. All right, so the top 10, then we'll give you a few just outside the top 10. Sugar, Sugar, Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In. I Can't Get Next to You. Honky Tonk Women. Everyday People. Dizzy. Hot Fun in Summertime. I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Build Me Up, Buttercup. Now, when you hear this song, you're going to be playing this song. I know you are. On all your platforms. Obviously, this song is going to be part of your playlist.
Oh, yeah.
And follow up, finally coming at number 10 was Crimson and Clover by Tommy James and the Shondells. One came in at number 11. That was, of course, by Three Dog Night.
Yeah.
Crystal Blue Persuasion came in at number 12. Hair, that was another song from the musical Hair. That was by the Cowsills, came in. And let's see if there's any others in here that are. You earlier mentioned Creed's Colorado Revival. They had Proud Mary came in at number 19 from the year 1969. Check the show notes for the links where you can listen to Trip on as many platforms, including Q105.3 WRHQ.com. That's in Savannah, Georgia. Lovely city. Lovely city. Trip is also the transformational album luminary on Phil's tracks. And together we do a deep dive in classic albums, including Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Check out the show notes for all the links. Trip, thanks again for accepting the challenge to be tripped up on Trippin' Up with Trip Rogers.
Phil, it's always a pleasure, and I appreciate it.